Charlie James Kirk is one of the most well-known conservative figures in America. Loved by some and strongly criticized by others, his story is a modern example of how fast influence can grow in the digital age. He was born on October 14, 1993, in Arlington Heights, Illinois, and grew up in the Chicago suburbs. From a young age, he was fascinated by history, government, and political debates. Unlike many public figures, Kirk didn't rise through traditional academic or political paths. Instead, he built his platform from the ground up. In 2012, at just 18, he founded Turning Point USA. His mission, to spread conservative ideas on college campuses. He believed conservative students were being silenced and wanted to build a movement that gave them a louder voice. What started as a small effort quickly gained momentum. Kirk's sharp communication style and confidence helped Turning Point USA expand rapidly. Within a few years, the group had chapters in schools across the country. He became a frequent guest on conservative media, often debating opponents and sparking controversy. Supporters admired him for being bold and unapologetic. Critics accused him of oversimplifying issues and fueling division. Either way, he was making headlines. In 2016, his profile grew when he aligned with Donald Trump during Trump's presidential campaign. Kirk openly supported Trump and appeared at rallies, cementing himself as a rising star in conservative politics. Turning Point USA began hosting major conferences like the Student Action Summit, drawing thousands of young conservatives and big-name political figures. Kirk expanded his reach further by launching Turning Point Action, aimed at political engagement, and becoming a leading figure in Students for Trump. Around this time, he also started The Charlie Kirk Show, a daily program covering politics and culture. His audience grew into the millions across podcasts, radio, and digital platforms. Social media played a huge role in his rise. Through X, Instagram, and YouTube, Kirk spoke directly to his followers, bypassing traditional media. His posts and videos often went viral, amplifying both support and criticism. By 2020, he was a major voice in conservative politics. He used Turning Point USA to mobilize young voters and shape cultural conversations. His outspoken views on immigration, religion, education, and the culture war made him a central and polarizing figure. In the years after the election, Kirk continued growing his platform. Turning Point expanded its media presence and national events, while his own commentary grew sharper and more faith-driven. His speeches increasingly tied politics to religion, making him a key voice for a faith-based segment of the conservative movement. By 2023 and 2024, Kirk had moved beyond being a youth activist. He became a full-blown media personality and political influencer. Millions followed his daily commentary, and his organization stood as a powerhouse in conservative circles. He was regularly featured at rallies, summits, and major conferences. Critics often accused him of pushing divisive narratives, while supporters praised him for speaking plainly about issues they felt others avoided. This tension kept him constantly in the national spotlight. In 2025, Charlie Kirk remains one of the most influential conservative voices in America. Turning Point USA is one of the largest youth-focused political organizations in the country, and Kirk's digital reach continues to grow. His story is proof of how modern influence can be built not through public office, but through messaging, media, and a loyal base. To his followers, Kirk is a defender of free speech, faith, and conservative values. To his detractors, he's a symbol of political division. But either way, he's undeniably shaped the conversation. We will not be touching on the subject of the obvious. Instead, we wanted to give a story about the man himself.